Retro Horror back for a Blu Ray update and a little bit of horror news for the first week of October. I've got some pickups I'll show you. First up is Vamp. The special edition from Arrow is out, so take a look at that. Shout Factory has an October sale going on. I went on the website. I mean, you might shave a couple dollars off some titles, but it's not anything earth-shattering as far as a sale, in my opinion, but check it out. Criterion's got a sale on Amazon for a number of titles that are end up being about $21. Don't Look Now, Uninvited. There are some good titles there. I mean, you're going to still pay $20 for them, but they are Criterion's. Another movie's coming out that looks fairly interesting, Beyond the Walls. It's coming out on Shudder, October 20th. Most of you probably already know this. The Halloween reboot is in limbo again. The rights went from the Weinsteins to, I think, Miramax. And they've talked about people like Adam Wingard potentially directing. And make a long story short, it looks like they don't have a director. They don't have a direction for the story, and therefore they are in limbo. So who knows what's going to happen with that. It's a shame. The big news for me is Grindhouse releasing, and that's my favorite. Grindhouse releasing, I love them. Everything they put out, I think, Arrow would be second as far as my favorite. But Grindhouse is putting out I Drink Your Blood, November 8th. It's not a very good movie, but I just can't wait to see that release and what they do with it. They load their releases up. When they say special edition, it's a special edition. I mean, it's anything from other folks, particularly like Shout Factory, Scream Factory, to me pales in comparison to what Grindhouse does. I hope they stay in business. I wish they'd be a little bit more active in the market. Okay, so here's what I've got. My addiction continues. So I got a bunch of crap that came in for October. Here we've got Queen of Blood. And this is the reboot, not the original. It's a blind buy watch, just $6-7. So we'll give that a shot this month, and I'll be back with a review of most of these at some point, potentially this month. Still got a huge stack to cut through as far as the 100 movies watching, but I may get to these in October. Honeymoon, pick this up. Looks interesting. I've heard great reviews of this. This is a Criterion release, and I paid $24 for it because I wanted it so bad. This is The Phantom Carriage. This is a 1920s film, ghost film, and it's gotten some pretty interesting reviews on the boards and podcasts and things. But I am going to watch this in October, and I'll be back to you to tell you what I think. Just released. Prepare to get on the love train, the Franco love train. Everybody on board. Remember that song, The Love Train? Well, you're going to get Franco'd with Daughter of Dracula. I love Jess Franco. This looks interesting. This was just released. This is a redemption off the Redemption line. This will definitely get a watch. I'm also a big Paul Naschy fan, so I could not resist picking up Count Dracula's Great Love. I've already got a number of DVD rips of this, but this is a Blu Ray transfer, Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah. Should be, wow, I'm getting a glare. Yeah. It's a good workman-like, I would say, Paul Naschy Dracula movie. I have a soft spot for all of his movies. Then I picked up the 88 Films release of Zombie Flesh Eaters 2, which these titles are really confusing for the Fulci zombie films. This is basically Zombie 3. and another. It's got multiple titles, but it follows the original Zombie movie, or Zombie 2, that Fulci did. This has got this is the one where he shared directorial privileges with Bruno Mattei. Then in the bargain bin, I bought up the DVD, the 5 subspecies films. You know, this may be one of those deals where I know it's going to be one of those deals where I watch it so you don't have to, but it was real cheap. So I also got just ordered this because it's part of the horror challenge, kind of the mandatory viewing list, was Satan's Blood. And I love the black case. Yeah, Satan's Blood. Looks good. I hope it's good anyway. Picked up a gangster film because Malcolm McDowell's in it. I like saw some write-ups about it and a trailer on it. I haven't heard much about this, and it looked really, really interesting. It's called Gangster Number 1. Yeah. So that's going to have to wait till after Horror Month. And finally, this is my triple dip. Arrow released the Count Yorga double feature, Count Yorga and Return of Count Yorga. I love Count Yorga. I got the MGM release. I got I think it's Vinegar Syndrome did their release. I got that one. And then now I've got, I do like Arrow, so I want to see what they do with these 2 films. Looks like they got the normal special features that we would expect from Arrow. So, yeah, there you have it. The addiction continues. That's what I've got, and I'll be back with some reviews. I'm certainly most of those titles individually, or on one of the days of the Horror Challenge. Thanks for watching.